Hello students, in the last class we have discussed what are the compound angles, what are the trigonometric ratios of a plus b or a minus b. That is, we have seen what is sine of a plus b, sine of a minus b, cos of a plus b, cos of a minus b, tan of a plus b, tan of a minus b, cot of a plus b and cot of a minus b. So based on that, we'll see some problems given in the exercise 6C of Telugu Academy. So we'll see one by one. First question. The question is, find the values of sine 75 degrees, cos 75 degrees, tan 75 degrees and cot 75. Means what is the trigonometric ratio of 75 degrees. It is easy to remember what are the trigonometric ratios for 0 degrees, 30 degrees, 45 and 90 degrees. But how to find out what are the trigonometric ratios for 75? It is based on compound angles. 75 can be written as 30 plus 45 or 45 plus 30. Now we will see the trigonometric ratio for 75 degrees. Sine 75 degrees. Sine of 75 can be written as 30 plus 45. Now it is in what form? Sine of a plus b. Okay, so it is in the form of sine of a plus b, where a is 30 degrees and b is 45 degrees. Then what will be sine of a plus b? Sine a cos b plus cos a sin b. If you substitute a is 30 degrees and b is 45 degrees in the expansion, now we will get sin 75 degrees is equal to sin of 30 plus 45. That is sin a is 30, b is 45. Sin 30 cos 45 plus a is cos 30 into sin 45. What is sin 30? What is the value of sin 30? 1 by 2. And cos 45 is 1 by root 2 plus cos 30 root 3 by 2, sin 45 1 by root 2. The LCM is 2 root 2 is LCM and this will be 1 plus root 3. So therefore, sin 75 degrees is equal to root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Similarly, we will have what is cos 75. Cos 75 degrees. Again, it can be written as 75 means 30 plus 45 because these are the known angles. Again, it is in what form? Cos of a plus b, where a is 30 degrees, b is 45 degrees. What is cos of a plus b? Cos of a plus b is cos a cos b minus sin a sin b. Now if we expand it, cos 30 into cos 45 minus sin 30 into sin 45. Cos 30 value is root 3 by 2, cos 45 it's 1 by root 2 minus sin 30 1 by 2 into sin 45 1 by root 2. Again, the denominators both are same, the LCM will be 2 root 2 and the numerators will be added, that is root 3 plus of minus 1 means cos 75 degrees will be root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Next, we'll see tan 75. Next, we'll see tan 75. Again, the tan 75 can be written in two forms. One is tan of 30 plus 45. Again, it will be the form of tan of a plus b. What is tan of a plus b? Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Or as we have seen, Sin 75 and cos 75. Tan 75 can be written as sin 75 by cos 75. Now we'll see. Tan 75 degrees is sin 75 degrees by cos 75 degrees. What is sin 75? Just now we have seen is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 upon cos 75 root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. So which will be root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. Or we can still factorize as rationalize the denominator. Root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. The rationalizing factor of root 3 minus 1 will be root 3 plus 1. Root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus 1. Which is root 3 plus 1 whole square. Because in the numerator it is in a plus b into a plus b. A plus b whole square. By, if you see the denominator, it is in the form of a minus b into a plus b. What will be a minus b into a plus b? It is a square minus b square. That is root 3 whole square minus 1. Now if you expand this a plus b whole square, 3 plus 1 plus 2 root 3 by root 3 whole square is 3 minus 1. So 4 plus 2 root 3 by 2. Upon simplification it will be 2 plus root 3. So tan 75 degrees will be 2 plus root 3. That is by using sin and cos. Now we will see the same in the expansion of tan. Tan 75 degrees will be tan of 30 plus 45. It is in what form? Tan of a plus b. As we know, what is tan of a plus b? Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a tan b. Now it will be tan 30 plus tan 45 by 1 minus tan 30 into tan 45. What is the value of tan 30? It is 1 by root 3 plus tan 45 is 1 by 1 minus tan 30 is 1 by root 3 into 1. So take LCM, it will be 1 plus root 3 by root 3 upon 1 minus 1 by root 3. Again take the LCM, it will be root 3 minus 1 by root 3. So which will be root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1. Rationalize the denominator. The rationalizing factor of the denominator is root 3 plus 1. So root 3 plus 1 by root 3 minus 1 into root 3 plus 1 by root 3 plus 1, which gives to same as 2 plus root 3. So tan 75 is 2 plus root 3. If you know the tan 75, what is the reciprocal? Is cot. Cot 75 degrees will be 1 by tan 75. 1 by tan 75 value is 2 plus root 3. Now for this, rationalize the denominator. So what is the rationalizing factor of the denominator? As 2 plus root 3 is the denominator, the rationalizing factor will be 2 minus root 3. So multiply and divide with 2 minus root 3. 1 by 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3 by 2 minus root 3, which will be 2 minus root 3 into 1 is 2 minus root 3 by, see the denominator. It is in the form of a plus b into a minus b. So 2 plus root 3 into 2 minus root 3, it will be in the form of a square minus a plus b into a minus b. That gives to a square minus b square. It will be 2 whole square minus root 3 whole square. So 2 minus root 3 by 4. 2 square is 4 minus root 3 whole square is 3 minus 3. So 2 minus root 3 by 1. That gives to 2 minus root 3. So cot 75 is 2 minus root 3. And tan 75 is 2 plus root 3. So these are the trigonometric ratios for 75 degrees. Next question. Find the values of sin 15 degrees, cos 15 degrees, tan 15 degrees and cot 15 degrees. 50 degrees means it's a difference of 30 and 45. Now we'll see the proof. Sine 15 can be written as sine of 45 minus 30 degrees. 45 sine of 45 degrees minus 30 degrees means it is in the what form? Sine of a minus b. What is sine of a minus b? Sine a cos b minus cos a sine b, where a is 45 and b is 30 degrees. Now we will see. So sine a sine 45, cos b cos 30 minus cos a sine b, cos 45 into sine 30. But what is the value? Okay, we'll go ahead. What is the value of sine 45? 1 by root 2 into cos 30 root 3 by 2 minus 1 by root 2 into sine 30 1 by 2. As the LCM will be same as the denominators are same for both the fractions. So 2 root 2 is LCM and the numerators will be root 3 minus 1. So sine 15 degrees is same as cos 75. So sine 15 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Next, cos 15 degrees. That can be written as cos of 45 minus 30 degrees. So it is in what form? Cos of a minus b. So what will be cos of a minus b? Cos a cos b plus sin a sin b, where a is 45 and b is 30 degrees. Now if we simplify and substitute the values, we will see the value. Cos 45 into cos 30 plus sin 45 into sin 30. So what is the value of cos 45? It is 1 by root 2 into cos 30 root 3 by 2 plus sin 45 1 by root 2 sin 30 1 by 2. Again the LCM is 2 root 2, 2 into root 2. The numerators will be root 3 plus 1. So therefore cos 15 degrees is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root. Next we'll go for tan 15 degrees. What is tan 15? We can go in two methods. One is tan of 45 minus 30, or directly we know what is sin 15 and cos 15. So directly we will go for sin 15 by cos 15. But what is sin 15? It is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 by cos 15 root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. So it will be root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. So tan 15 is root 3 minus 1 by root 3 plus 1. We can go for further simplification as by going with the rationalizing factor of the denominator. As the denominator is root 3 plus 1, the rationalizing factor will be root 3 minus 1. So root 3 minus 1 by root 3 minus 1. What it gives? Root 3 minus 1 whole square by a plus b into a minus b. A square minus b square. Root 3 whole square minus 1 square. 1. If you expand a minus b whole square, it will be 3 plus 1 minus 2ab. 2 root 3 by 3 minus 1. So 4 minus 2 root 3 by 2, which gives to 2 minus root 3. So what we can have is tan 15 degrees will be 2 minus root 3. So if you try for cot 15, cot 15 means it is the reciprocal of tan. 1 by tan 15. 1 by tan 15 is 2 minus root 3. Upon rationalizing the denominator, it gives to It gives to 2 plus root 3. Why? Because in the denominator it will be in the form of a minus b whole square, a minus b into a plus b. That is a square minus b square. 4 minus 3 gives to 1. And the numerator will be 2 plus root 3. So sin 15 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Cos 15 is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Tan 15 is 2 minus root 3 and cot 15 is 2 plus root 3. So we are well known with 15 and in the previous we have taken 75. So what is 75 and 15? If you add, it is 90 means it is the complementary angles. What is the complementary angle? If the sum of two angles is 90 degrees, then the two angles are said to be complementary. Means one angle can be written as 90 minus another angle. So 15 can be written as 90 minus 15. In another, we'll go ahead with we'll have the short. As we know, 75 degrees and 15 degrees are complementary. Means if we add two angles, we'll get 90 degrees. Means 75 can be written as 90 minus 15 or 15 can be written as 90 minus 75. Now, say in 75, the value is root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2 is same as cos 15. Because 75 means sine of 90 minus 15. 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta lies in the first quadrant where sine of 90 minus theta becomes cos theta. So what is theta is 15. Cos 15. Means sine 75 and cos 15 will have the same value root 3 plus 1 by 2 root 2. Similarly, cos 75 and sine 15 will have the same, that is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2. Tan 75 and cot 15 will have the same value 2 plus root 3 and cot 75 and tan 15 will have the same value, that is 2 minus root 3. So we'll see the next problem. The problem is show that cos 100 into cos 40 degrees plus sin 100 into sin 40 is 1 by 2. So LHS will take LHS, that is cos 100 degrees cos 40 degrees plus sin 100 degrees into sin 40 degrees. It is in what form? If you have clearly observed that it will be in the form of cos A cos B, where A is 100 and B is 40. Cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So what is the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B? Yes, it is cos of A minus B. Since it is in the form of cos A cos B plus sin A sin B, that is, it will be cos of A minus B. What is A? 100 and B is 40. Therefore, cos 100 into cos 40 plus sin 100 into sin 40 gives to cos of 100 minus 40. That is cos 60. But what is the value of cos 60? 1 by 2. Hence it is RHS. Therefore, cos 100 into cos 40 plus sin 100 into sin 40 is 1 by 2. That is the proof. Next question. The question is, if A plus B is equal to 45 degrees, means the sum of two angles is 45 degrees, then prove that 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B is 2. This is very, very important. We'll see the question and we'll see the solution. What is given? A plus B is 45 degrees. Means the sum of two angles is 45. As it is in tan, so apply tan on both sides. On applying tan on both sides, we get tan of A plus B is equal to tan 45. Both will be same. Now if you expand, it is in what form? Tan of A plus B. What is tan of A plus B? Tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B is equal to what? 1, because tan 45 is 1. If you take the cross product, what we will get is tan A plus tan B is equal to 1 time of 1 minus tan A into tan B. That will be 1 minus tan A into tan B. So this is the condition we got from A plus B is equal to 45 degrees. But based on this, what we have to prove? 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B is 2. Now take the LHS of this one. 1 plus tan A into 1 plus tan B. Expand 1 into 1, 1 plus 1 into tan B plus tan A into 1, tan A plus tan A into tan B plus tan A into tan B. Now, in the place of tan B plus tan A, what we can replace is 1 minus tan A tan B. Means, in the place of tan A plus tan B, we can replace with 1 minus tan A tan B. So, 1 is as it is, plus, in the place, I am going to substitute 1 minus tan A into tan B. Plus, tan A tan B is as it is, tan A into tan B. Now, these two get cancelled. So it will be 1 plus 1, that is 2. Since these two get cancelled, so it is 2. That is the RHS. So this is a very important question, and the model, the concept is important. Next question. Next problem. Show that sine of 1140 degrees into cos 390 degrees minus 7 cos 780 into sin 750 is equal to 1 by 2. If you clearly observe that here the degree angles are different, we have to bring into a simplest form, like sine of 1140 degrees. What we have to find out, what is the value of sine of 1140? 1140 means it is sine of 3 times of 360 plus 60. 3 times of 3 means it is getting turned for 3 times. So 3 times of 360 means in the xy plane 0 degrees, it starts with 0 degrees. When it rotates, again when it repeats, when it comes to the same position, it gives one turn, means 360 degrees. It is 2 pi. But like that, how many turns? It is 3 times, means if we again rotate once again, it will be 4 pi, means 720 degrees. Again, one more turn, it will be 1080, means 3 times of 360 degrees. So, it is 3 times of 360 plus 60 lies in the first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all trigonometric ratios are positive, and it is multiple of 360 means trigonometric ratio does not change. So, sine of 3 times of 360 plus 60 will be same as sine 60. What is sine 60 value? Root 3 by 2. Coming to cos 390, that can be written as cos of 360 plus 30. 360 plus 30 is again lies in the first quadrant. 360 plus theta lies in the first quadrant, where all trigonometric ratios are positive. So it is positive. And that gives to cos 30. And again cos 30 is root 3 by 2. Coming to cos 780. Cos 780 means cos of 2 times of 360 means 720 plus 30. No, 60. 780. 720 plus 60. So again it is 2 terms. Again it comes under the first quadrant where cos will have positive. So it will be cos 60 and cos 60 value is 1 by 2. Coming to sine 750. Sine 750 means sine of 2 times of 360 plus 30 degrees. That gives 750 degrees. So again it is in the first quadrant. It will be same as sine 30 and sine 30 value is 1 by 2. Now if you substitute all the values in this LHS, that is root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2. Minus is the minus. 1 by 2 into 1 by 2. So root 3 by 2 into root 3 by 2 is 3, root 3 by 4 whole square. Root 3 by 2 whole square means 3 by 4. Minus 1 by 2 into 1 by 2 is 1 by 4. As the denominator is same, 4 is the LCM. So it will be numerators, we can have 3 minus 1. 3 minus 1 means 2. 2 by 4, that gives to 1 by 2. That is the RHS. Next problem. So the problem is, show that cos square 52.5 degrees minus sin square 22.5 degrees is 3 minus root 3 by 4 root 2. If you observe that, it is very, if you think that A is 52.5 and B is 22.5, it is in the form of cos square A minus sin square B. Solution. It is in the form of cos square A minus sin square B. What is the expansion of cos square A in minus sin square B? It is cos of A plus B into cos of A minus B, where A is 52.5 degrees and B is 22.5. If you substitute, therefore cos square 52.5 plus minus sin square 22.5 is equal to cos of A plus B 52.5 degrees plus 22.5 degrees into cos of A minus B 52.5 degrees minus 22.5 degrees, which is cos of 52.5 means it is 52.5 degrees, or 52 plus 1 by 2, or it's a mixed fraction. You can go ahead with 52 into 2, 104, 104 plus 1, 105 by 2, plus 22 plus 1 by 2 into cos of 52 plus 1 by 2 minus of 22 plus 1 by 2. Cos of 52 plus 22, 74, plus 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 gives to 1. So it is total 75 into cos of 1 by 2 minus 1 by 2 get cancelled. 52 minus 22, it gives to 30 degrees. What is cos 75? The cos 75 is root 3 minus 1 by 2 root 2 into cos 30 value. What is cos 30 value? It is root 3 by 2. Now, as it is a multiplication, multiply 2 root 2 into 2, it will be 4 root 2. Root 3 minus 1 into root 3. Root 3 into root 3. Okay. Root 3 minus 1 into root 3. That gives to root 3 into root 3. 3 minus 1 into root 3 by 4 root 2. So that is the RHS. 3 minus root 3 by 4 root 2. Next problem. The problem is, if A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees, then prove that tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to tan A into tan B into tan C. The second question is, cot A into cot B plus cot B into cot C plus cot C into cot A is 1. So what is the condition? The sum of the three angles is 180 degrees. So we'll see the proof. Given A plus B plus C is equal to 180 degrees. Means one angle can be taken to other side. A plus B is equal to 180 degrees minus C. Now we can apply tan on both sides. On applying tan on both sides, we get tan of A plus B is equal to tan of 180 minus C. So if you see the LHS, what is tan of A plus B? Tan of A plus B is tan A plus tan B by 1 minus tan A into tan B is equal to, if you see the LHS, RHS, tan of 180 minus theta. 180 minus theta lies in the second quadrant. In second quadrant, tan will have negative sign, so minus. And one more condition is, we have to check whether it is this 180 is an even multiple of 90 or odd multiple of 90. If it is odd, trigonometric ratio changes. If it is even, the trigonometric ratio does not change. So as it is even, so trigonometric ratio does not change. That will be tan C. Now take the cross product. Tan A plus tan B is equal to minus tan C times 1 minus tan A into tan B. Simplify. Tan A plus tan B is equal to minus tan C into 1 minus tan C, minus into minus plus, minus into minus becomes plus, tan C into tan A tan B means it will be tan A into tan B into tan C. And if you bring minus tan C to the left side, what happens? Tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to tan A into tan B into tan C. And that is the proof of the first one. Second, in order to prove the second one, we will use the result of tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to tan A tan B tan C. Second one. Let us take the condition. Since tan A plus tan B plus tan C is equal to tan A into tan B into tan C. What is tan A? Tan A can be written as 1 by cot A. 1 by cot A in plus 1 by cot B plus 1 by cot C. Means we are writing tan in terms of cot. So tan A is 1 by cot A plus tan B is 1 by cot B plus is the plus, tan C is 1 by cot C. And on the LHS it will be cot A into RHS, in the RHS 1 by cot B into 1 by cot C. On the LHS, the LCM is cot A, cot B, cot C, and RH is also cot A, cot B, cot C. Cot A into cot B into cot C is LCM. The numerators will be cot B into cot C plus cot A into cot C plus cot A into cot B is equal to, here it will be cot A into cot B into cot C, and the numerator is 1 as it is a multiplication. If you simplify and if you cancel these two terms, what you will get? Cot A into cot B plus cot B into cot C plus cot C into cot A is equal to 1. So this is the proof of the second one. Next question. The next problem is, show that tan of pi by 4 plus a into tan of minus pi by 4 minus a is 1. It is in what form? Tan of a plus b. Means, take the LHS. Tan of pi by 4 plus a into tan of pi by 4 minus a. If we expand, it is in the form of tan of a plus b. What is tan of a plus b? Tan a plus tan b by 1 minus tan a into tan b. So if you substitute tan pi by 4 plus tan a by 1 minus tan pi by 4 into tan into tan of pi by 4 minus a. Again it is in the form of tan a minus tan b. Tan pi by 4 minus tan a by 1 plus tan pi by 4 into tan a. As we know, tan pi by 4 value is 1. So 1 plus tan a by 1 minus 1 into tan a is tan a into tan pi by 4 value is 1 minus tan a by 1 plus tan a. As pi by 4 into tan a, tan pi by 4 is 1 into tan a is tan a. So if you observe the numerator and denominator, 1 plus tan a is here, 1 plus tan a is in the denominator, 1 minus tan a is the numerator, 1 minus tan a is also in the denominator. So all these values will get cancelled, so you will get 1. That is RHS. Next problem. Show that sigma sine of c minus a by sine c into sine a is 0. Sigma means it is a summation of terms. How many terms? 3 terms, as A, B, C are in a triangle. So the combinations will be, first is c minus a. If you remove the sigma, the first term is c minus a. In second term, it is a cycle A, B, C. First is c minus a. Next, it will repeat with a minus b, and this will be b minus a. So before expanding, we will first simplify the values. First, we will simplify these values by, it is in the what form? Sine of a minus b. Solution, summation, sine of, this is given, c minus a by sine c into sine a. If we expand in the numerator, it is in what form? Sine of a minus b. What is sine of a minus b? Sine a cos b minus cos a sine b. So it will be sine c cos a minus cos c into sine a by sine c into sine a. Still, if we simplify, we can separate the terms. As the denominator is same, we can separate the numerators. Sin c into cos a by sin c into sin a minus cos c into sin a by sin c into sin a. Summation. Sin c get cancelled. Cos a by sin a. Cos a by sin a minus cos c. Sin a get cancelled. Cos c by sin c. So that will be summation. What is cos a by sin a? Cos a by sin a gives to cot a minus cot c. Now we can separate them. Summation cot a minus summation cot c. If we remove the sigma notation, it will be sum of 3 terms. What will be 3 terms? Cot a. First is cot a, next cot b, cot c. Coming to this, first is cot c, cot a and cot b. If we expand, cot a plus cot b plus cot c. Minus is there, minus, and cot c. It starts with cot c plus cot a plus cot b. And if you take the difference, cot a minus cot a, cot b minus cot b, cot c minus cot c, the overall it will be 0. So this model is also very, very important. Next problem. The next problem is, prove that tan 72 is equal to tan 18 minus 2 times of tan 54. If you observe the angles 72 degrees, 18 degrees and 54 degrees. The sum of 72 and 18 is 90. Means the complementary angles are 72 and 18 degrees. Because the sum of the two angles is 90. And if you observe, the difference of 72 and 18 is 54. Means 54 degrees can be written as 72 minus 18 degrees. 72 minus 18 gives to 54. Now apply tan on both sides. On applying tan on both sides, we get tan 54 degrees is equal to tan of 72 minus 18. It implies tan 54. It is in what form? Tan of A minus B. So what is tan of A minus B? Tan 72 minus tan 18 by 1 plus tan 72 into tan 18. So tan 54 degrees is equal to tan 72 minus tan 18 by 1 plus 72. As I said, 72 and 18 are complementary. Means one angle can be written as 90 minus of the other angle. 72 means 90 minus 18 or 18 means 90 minus 72. Any one of them we can write. So tan of 90 minus 18 into tan 18. Tan 54 degrees is equal to tan 72 minus tan 18 by 1 plus tan of 90 minus theta. Tan of 90 minus theta. 90 minus theta lies in the first quadrant. In first quadrant all trigonometric ratios are positive. So tan will also have positive. And it is odd multiple of 90. So trigonometric ratio changes. So it goes to cot 18 into tan 18. Cot and tan are inverse reciprocal to each other. Cot 18 tan 18 into tan 18 is 1. So tan 54 degrees is equal to tan 72 degrees minus tan 18 by 1 plus 1. So what we can have is 2. If you take the cross product, 2 times of tan 54 is equal to tan 72 minus tan 18. Or if we still simplify, tan 72 is equal to tan, if it bring to the left side, as it is minus, if it comes to the left hand side, it will be tan 18 plus 2 times of tan 54. So this is the proof. So these are the problems from the exercise 6C. So try few more problems of the first bit. In the next session, we will continue with the problems of exercise 6C, second part. Thank you.